Hi, the Rings of Power fans. Welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
Today we're going to talk about the Rings of Power, episode 3. It's called Adar, the little devil. Okay, we're going to start with Galadriel and Halbrand, and then they're on their little ship, and they arrive in Numenor. Right? Did I say that correctly?
Yeah, well, that's how I heard it.
So when they're going through there, these people are kind of put off by the elf.
Right? They don't... The look of her makes them very...
A lot of side-eye.
There's like hate and worry, I notice, and suspiciousness.
Suspicion?
They suspect something bad of her because she's an elf.
Yeah, so...
She tries to hide her ear like that's the only giveaway.
Nice try with those little pointy things. So then she is taken before the queen, and she gives her fancy little title, and then Halbrand's like, I'm Halbrand of the Southlands.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fancy enough. So she's reminded that, she reminds the queen that it's because of the elves that you have this island, that it exists.
She's ballsy.
I know. I was getting a little frustrated with this actress being one note because, and she's supposed to be strong and I admire that, but I'm like, come on, we need some levels. Well, I finally saw levels this episode, not this particular scene, but she's going to be on the defense. She's got a mission. She's got to stay focused. So I need to cool it with my judgment. Because she's doing a really good job. So this queen is Queen Muriel. How do you feel about the queen?
I have to not like her because she doesn't like our so far main character, Galadriel, right? She is like, says that they paid for the land. It wasn't given to them. They paid for it with their blood. Yeah. So, I mean, good point, I guess. But also, I don't know.
I don't know what to make of her either because I know she's like got to be a strong queen and claim the rights to the land. But and she does have rights to the land. But why would the elves just make that up? I don't know. I feel like the elves are the more peaceful of the creatures.
Well, they seem it, but the people of Numenor do not.
Obviously.
Right.
Okay, so then we meet we already met Captain Elendil on the ship. And his name actually means elf friend.
Yes.
So...
And the queen is not really down with that.
She doesn't love that.
Yeah. She knew that, though. The way she asked it, she was like, what does that mean? But she knew what it meant.
Don't do that.
So then she kind of knows that he leans towards... elves.
Like, he has a soft spot for them is what I'm thinking, right? I mean...
And she gives him a job. Yeah! What's the job? Yeah. What's the job? Like, he gives her a sword. I didn't understand, because then they went to the library. Yeah.
Here's your sword, go to the library. What do they have to do with each other?
I was surprised that she...
Like, in case he needs to use it on her?
Like, she's not a prisoner, right? But she's not allowed to leave the castle or whatever. Yeah. But then they just get to ride off on horses to the House of Lore.
Oh my gosh, how happy was she on her little horse?
Oh my gosh, I know. She's like, ride?
Let's do it. Yeah. Like that there's the levels I'm talking about. We got to see her smile.
Because she hasn't experienced any joy. Because remember last week I was talking about how she just could have just, instead of for thousands of years or for centuries, I guess, looking for Sauron, she could have had some joy, but she finally let herself experience some. Yes. She likes the books or the scrolls.
The scrolls, yes. This makes her very fond of him. I mean, not in that way, but she expresses her gratitude, like, thank you for bringing me here. And we find out that he speaks Elvish. Like, is he half elf?
I don't know, but so when they started flashing or talking about his son... Yes. Okay. So, Isildur. Do you know who Isildur is?
No, I just know he's training to be a sea guy.
Okay, so I just rewatched Fellowship of the Ring and the Two Towers. And Isildur, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. He's the one who, at the start of the Lord of the Rings, defeated Sauron. Remember his finger cuts off in the ring, and then he's supposed to take it and throw it back into... where Frodo eventually throws it in, but he couldn't do it because he's like a man. Whoa. He wanted the power. Yeah,
he's got the flashback.
Yeah. Do you remember the image of the ring on the finger? Yes. Yeah, and he's about to throw it in, but then he doesn't. Whoa. And then he's like related to Aragorn, right? Because Aragorn didn't want the ring because he didn't want to fall to like the same like fate as Isildur, because aren't they like related? And Aragorn's the Return of the King, right? So. I know. I was just like, wait. I think it started to come together for me. I haven't rewatched Return of the King yet. But I think that other guy's related to it too. The cute guy. Halbrand. Because now he's also some type of king type person. right? He's got some king in him as well. So I don't really quite understand the whole division of Numenor into these people that sided with the elves and the Halbrand faction, which sided with the people who lost. Right? But I think, like, I don't know. Like, I was trying to figure out where Aragorn falls on that.
Of course.
Right?
I forgot about Aragorn.
Yeah.
Well, that was a little bit of a plot twist for me, finding out that Halbrand is the king of the Southlands. Like, I don't know. I found him to be very charming in this, and he kind of becomes friends with some people, but then only to, like, steal a medallion, and then he shows off his fighting skills.
Yes.
He did do that.
It was really, like, harsh. It wasn't just...
No, it was brutal.
It wasn't just comic book pow. It was like, let me smash your face into the bricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
So then she totally calls him out on it, like, I know who you really are, and you're going to come with me to Middle-earth, and doesn't give him a choice, which I admire about her. So he's mysterious and regal, I guess, but it seems like he doesn't want to be, or he just doesn't feel like he is the king of that land.
Is that that's what I'm trying to say? Like, that's how Aragorn also didn't want to be the king? Like, no, I'm just going to be hot. And, like...
I'll just stand here and be hot.
You know what, though? What I've kind of noticed in the whole, like, you know, like, fantasy, like, maybe this is an overgeneralization, but a lot of people want to be king or queen, and they're usually not the best people. The people who don't want to be the rulers are probably the people who should be.
Like in real life today.
Like, you be the president. No. You should be the president. No. Yeah, the people who do want to be, right?
It's a big idea.
I know. Like Bran.
Like Bran,
right?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, sorry. Okay, wow. So the Southlands is supposed to be a big deal. So back in the Southlands, oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, in the Southlands.
Yes, Arendir is... Well, he's captured, and he's with other people that were captured, some elves, and they're being forced to work. They're doing labor for these stupid orcs, because they have a new leader, Adar.
Yes.
And it's Morgoth's successor, I guess. Anyway, I didn't like it. Okay?
I don't like this whole...
It's good. I'm just saying, it was hard to watch.
When they go back to the Southlands, I don't like it.
No.
I feel very uncomfortable, and those orcs are gross.
Oof.
And then they fry in the sun. They're like vampire orcs.
Yeah, exactly.
Did they have the vibe of, like, Buffy the Vampire Slayer,
totally.
the master?
Yes.
Like that melted face look.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they're up to no good, obviously. And I like that they do try to fight back, and Arendir does his best, but they kill his friends.
Both of them, I know. I thought really at least the second one was going to get away.
But
no, he did not.
He turns around and...
Yeah.
So, I mean, he fought like hell, and they all did, but no, they ultimately, like, you know...
Yeah.
They're taking him to Adar, and he looks like just a man, like a human man. In that little
kind of blurry, right?
Yeah.
So that's like the cliffhanger. Like, we'll find out next episode. But is he just a man?
Was like that, right?
Wait, Sauron was like metal or like black.
Who's the other guy?
Oh, you're talking about Saruman.
Thank you.
Yes, that was very confusing. The whole Saruman.
That's right.
How did your wizard get such a similar name to you?
Oh, weird. Thank you. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. After all this brutality, let's talk about some cuddly things, like the Harfoots, like the little ones. Okay, so they're super cute, and they're on the move to the Grove. I just thought of LA and the Grove. I was like, what are you gonna do there, shopping? So unfortunately, Nori's dad is not doing well. He's injured.
Well, yeah, he hurt his foot really bad.
That's a very bad break. So he can't help, and so they're just worried about like their position in the caravan, basically, like their cart.
So it sounds like every year or however so often they do a migration. And they lose people along the way.
And they had that memorial for the people.
Yeah, that's very sweet.
To bees, to, you know,
many
reasons why they lose them.
Yeah, so he had this whole idea that they would be at the front of the caravan.
Oh, because that would help.
Yeah.
But then they find Nori's friend, the stranger, and they feel deceived by her. And instead of just, like, straight up, like, not including her, they're like, you're going to be in the back.
Yeah.
Which, that's how, you can't do that.
That's kind of like, you're going to get lost.
That's awful. That's so rude. That really was like,
Yeah, I didn't like
that. Don't
that.
care.
Mm-hmm.
We can spare you.
Yeah.
You're disposable. So, obviously, let's put two and two together. We have this huge, giant stranger man. Mm-hmm. He can help with the cart.
And remember you guessed that that's Gandalf? Yeah. I don't think it is Gandalf, but I think it is.
No, I thought he was a wizard.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I think you're right.
Or wait, did I think it was Gandalf? I thought it was Gandalf.
You might have said, is it Gandalf? Yes, but I think he's one of... I think.
Does he totally
someone
has
of the
wizard
viewers
vibes.
said there's like 5 of wizard
Types?
5 of them that fell from the sky.
Oh,
and I think Gandalf was one of them. We know Gandalf, so maybe this is another one.
I love Gandalf.
Yeah.
Gandalf the Grey.
I like how he learned how to say friend.
Oh, and he's like, Nori. Oh my gosh. He's so cute, and I love them together. So, okay, I want to point out one thing that the Queen said that didn't make me hate her. I don't know. I love their symbolism. When she was talking about the petals of the white tree when they fall, it's basically like the tears of Valar. I don't know. They're and that land is beautiful.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
I mean, we're not going to stop talking about it, but it reminded me of Lord of the Rings, the movie, right? What was it called? I made that up.
Ministeris? I don't know.
I was like, myasthenia gravis? That's a disorder. No, I don't know. But anytime it can pull me back into that land, I'm really happy about it.
Well, after watching the first 2 movies again, after we watched the first 2 episodes last week, I forgot that the whole Mines of Moria scene in Lord of the Rings, where the mines are all like destroyed already. Oh. We see the mines like where the dwarves are, that beautiful like land with the crazy high-tech elevator type things going up. It was like the same place, except alive in the show, but like in the movie they go through it and it's all scary.
I'm gonna have to watch
the Mines of Moria. It's like where like Gandalf falls. You remember when he's like, "Fly, you fools!
Fly, you fools!" Yes. Oh,
yes.
Okay, fine. I'll rewatch the movies, but I have to say, like, so far, what do you think of this show?
It's really good.
It's really
so beautiful.
Good. Yes.
Like some, I knew from my husband that it's the most expensive show ever made, and then our viewers are commenting like it's really obvious that a lot of money was spent on it.
Yes.
So beautiful.
They did great. And you know what I also don't like, or I actually like, is there's not a lot of gratuitous sex. It's not like too violent. The battle scenes don't go on too long. You're speaking my language. That's literally the recipe for success for me and for what I like to watch. Yeah. You know, it gets really boring sometimes. It's like, okay, we get it. But
like maybe there'll be a big battle at the end. I'm sure there has to be some type of battle, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because isn't Galadriel said it's about to change. They're about to have an army. So I'm sure we're going to have some long battle. But it's not like all the time. There's not like a lot of battles leading to a huge battle.
Everything seems necessary. Yeah. Even the length of the battles, they're not really battles. They're just little like...
Yeah. And it's character, like it's close up. It's not just like a bunch of people killing each other. You see close-ups of our main characters and it builds their character.
Yeah.
It shows like how they are as people.
Yeah, the creators are doing a really good job of keeping the storyline intact and keeping it going. You know what I mean? It's not like there's little like subplots and everything like that, but still like you're not like, wait, what happened? Or like everything is like cohesive and it's staying together. Connected.
Yeah.
Connected. Okay. Yes. Woo, this is really taking off. So I'm getting excited. How many episodes are there? Do you know?
I do not know, but I'm very excited because the little seed that the Queen dropped at the end too was something about tell them she's here.
Yes, that's right.
So they've been waiting for her.
Oh my god.
Because at first I thought it was just general hatred of elves. But then there must be some type of lore or prophecy or something that now she has to notify. Oh, she's telling her dad, right? The king who who supported the elves until he wouldn't destroy the House of Lore.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Lore.
Oh Lore.
Oh Lord. Okay. Wow. I like that things are the puzzle pieces.
Yes.
They're coming together. Okay, everyone, let us know what you thought of this episode of The Rings of Power. And also, hey, if we're like on the right track, like let us know. If not, let us know. And then please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.